今回のパンデミックは私たち自身をより深く知る機会だと思います。その痛みの中、制作を続けることが私の使命だというふうに感じました。
Artists can inspire other people to strive and to continue living in our world today where everything's unsure, everything's in chaos. I think the best that we as artists can do is to make people believe that there is still a tomorrow, there is still something to look forward to.
Creativity is actually more proven when there are limitations, when there are seeming paralysis that we have to overcome and conquer.
I was very excited. During my collaborations with other artists, I always get excited when I get this opportunity to learn from other people and to see how they work, see how they understand things, and it makes me happy to just have this opportunity to grow with other people.
I wrote about Mabuhay. Mabuhay means welcome, it means long live. It also can be an adjective, mabuhay, full of life. And it also can be a battle cry, like a live, 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 survive. So for those many meanings, I don't know what other word can capture that in other countries. So I'm really looking forward to the novelty of it. A Japanese artist, visual artist, will interpret the song Sage and I came up with, and yeah, I think that is the power of this quarantine. Artists from different countries and different places can collaborate because that is the way to go now. Because going out physically is not possible. And so let's see. This is a project that is brought about by the limitations, and I think it will transcend limitations, as I was mentioning. I am now very excited about it. It's unusual. It's a novel pursuit, but that's what artists are for, to test possibilities, to push the envelope.
今回のプロジェクトに招待していただき、とても嬉しかったです。コロナパンデミックで世界中が変わってしまいました。私は作品を作ることで自分と他の人を励ましたいと考えていました。ですので、このプロジェクトはその思いを実現する機会になりました。
I would say that as a writer, I was able to write the poem or the lyrics quite quickly. But what took very long was the incubation period. We needed to absorb and really go through the experience. The fear, the loneliness, the contemplative atmosphere, the uncertainty, and even vicarious experience as you are trying to watch what's happening on TV and the posts on social media. You are absorbing as much as you can. And that took very long to process and to incubate, to cocoon it. But at a certain moment, you just feel so ripe in conveying it in your art form. And for writers, we just have to let go of what we are writing. The longer it stays with us, we will see so many, we will always see something to correct. So I was just correcting it until at a certain moment I say, okay na, tapos na. I'll send this down to Sage.
Well, for me, I first get the material, so it's the doc file of the poem that Sir Ron made, and then I think of an artistic way to approach it. I ask him questions. What feel does he want for the song, and what vibe does he want the audience to feel when they listen to the song? And then I work on my computer. I try to explore different sounds. I try to get inspiration from other artists, so I listen to a lot of music before I write. It's a very non-linear process for me. I get to play around with these gadgets, these equipment, this technology for me to make music. So it's a very long and tiring process, but for me it's really worth it, especially when I get to share this music with a lot of people.
私にはいただいた音楽の言葉の意味がわからなかったのですが、その旋律に乗せられた感情はとても理解ができました。その旋律を聞いてすぐにはっきりとしたイメージが湧いてきました。この音楽を聴いた人すべてが希望に満たされればいいと思いました。創作活動のプロセスはいつも内面を見つめることと同じ意味です。また、このプロセスを通し自分をより深く知り、新しいものを作り出していきます。この創作プロセスによって私はいつも静かな気持ちでいられます。今回の困難を通して作り続けることが自分の使命であると同時に私自身を満たすことだと理解できました。
Well, for me, I think art helped me cope. Art helped me keep myself stable, and it gave me something to do to keep my mind off things. It helped me to find purpose in what I'm doing and why I'm still here in this world. So it's a really big part of my life, and it's been helping me to keep moving forward.
Oh, my art has helped me quite significantly during these very unusual times. As a writer, it was actually very therapeutic to put my thoughts and feelings into writing. And when I write them, I get to see how I'm thinking. It's a very meta experience, and you are able to reflect on it and to think of the way you are thinking. And then that exercise is something I cannot usually do in ordinary times. So somehow that writing, this situation has actually made my writing more helpful than it actually already was in the past. So yes, it has helped me a lot to make sense of these things, to keep my sanity, or should I say insanity, because we have to be always crazy in as artists. So during this whole time, writing has been my main source of clarity and insight.
I guess it's my responsibility to make people believe that we still have a chance and that there's still hope, and to be a beacon of light by using my talents.
Art is really trying to go beyond boundaries, trying to transcend limitations. And now that we find ourselves in a very restricted situation, I think this is actually the artist's time. Consider all these limitations as opportunity. And perhaps our creativity will be shaped by this particular situation. They always say this is the new normal, but as artists, we've always dealt with new normal, or we've always been trying to think out of the box, out of the normal. The only difference now is now we are required to think so.
私たちはぜひ強くありましょう。お互いに愛し合いましょう。感謝と愛を日本からフィリピンへ送ります。
I just want everyone to have hope that we can go through this together, and I'll do my best as a musician to inspire other people to keep pushing and to keep striving and to keep living.
Co-artists, it's time to step up. I think along with the other essential workers, please consider yourself as an essential worker, because along with those who are helping us in the front lines, in the hospitals, in those that are providing our basic necessities, I think it has come to a point that the spirit is also needing some nutrition, some quenching of the thirst, and I think that's the only way to address that is for artists like us to step up. So yeah, my message to the artist is to really push forward and help out, because our capacity to transcend limitations and to go beyond boundaries is now very much in demand.
dahil